Morning, evening, or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. A with yet another vlog. This is 3.2, 3.4, found in the middle and southern colonies. As always, make sure that you are writing notes, and at the end of this video that you do complete your posting, which is to answer the questions, to complete sentences, have your name and your period in the comments, and that you're using proper grammar and punctuations in what you are writing down in the doobly-doo. Today we're going to start off with the middle colonies. They are New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware, and they were considered extremely diverse. New Netherland becomes New York. In 1624, the Dutch West Indian Company wanted more people. So what they ended up doing is they set up what's called this patronage system. And it starts with a patroon or patron. A person who brought 50 settlers to New Netherland were able to control and receive a whole bunch of land. So what happens is this is known as New Netherland. And the King of England decides that he wanted New Netherland for himself. So he sends the Duke of York, his brother, to New Amsterdam. The Duke sends all of his ships over to what would become New York, and more or less does what we call gunboat diplomacy, my bad. And so he brings all of his ships, he pulls over next to New York, or what would become New York Harbor, and says, hey, you have two choices. You will give me this land, or I'm going to destroy your city. They give up, and this becomes what is known as a proprietary colony, or a colony owned by one person. New Jersey is founded by Sir George Carteret and Lord John Berkeley in 1644. Pennsylvania is founded by a gentleman named William Penn. He's considered a Quaker, so that means he was kind of like the hippies with all the love and the friendship, but without the drugs and the violence. He was given land in the North America from the King of England because of a debt owed to his family. So he becomes the founder of Pennsylvania, known as Penn's Woods. He gives all freedoms to all religious and ethnic groups. And also has a separation of church and state. So he becomes extremely rich, both in the diversity of the people in Pennsylvania and the economy in Pennsylvania. Then you get to Delaware, which are the three lower counties of Pennsylvania separate and become the state of Delaware, or colony at this time. The southern colonies are suited mostly for cash crops, things like tobacco, rice, and indigo. The first one is Maryland, founded by Lord Baltimore for Catholics fleeing England in 1632. Yet again, had religious tolerance for all. I think we're getting a theme here. They also grew lots of tobacco. Then you get the Carolinas. 1633, they need laborers for heavy agriculture, so the slave trade started to spread. So it started spreading from the Caribbean and mostly the Spanish areas to the more English areas and the southern colonies in particular. It was originally a proprietary colony, which means it was owned by one person, who overthrew their proprietor in 1719. In 1729, 10 years later, it becomes a royal colony, or a colony ruled by governors appointed by the king. In 1729, it's divided into North and South Carolina for easier management. Georgia was founded by James Oglethorpe as a refugees for debtors in 1732, and it was mostly used as a military outpost to protect against the Spanish in Florida, who would also kind of egg on the Seminoles in Florida to attack plantations and other slaveholding areas to free their slaves. And as always, make sure you do your comment down the doobly-doo, and don't forget to be awesome.